Right now at 6:31, the James Island couple has been fighting for custody of their adopted daughter Veronica is now headed home to South Carolina, and they're not alone. Veronica is coming with them.
That's right. That reunion comes after the Oklahoma Supreme Court lifted a stay. That order was keeping Veronica with her biological father, Dusten Brown, in Oklahoma. We are following this story happening right now. Our Mark Davenport live at the Charleston International Airport, one of the places that the Capobiancos could arrive today with Veronica. Mark, what's the reaction to the news that finally Veronica is coming back home to the Lowcountry?
Well, Ann, I want to bring you back to a month ago when we were standing in front of the Capobiancos neighborhood on James Island. Matt Capobianco that day said he would fly out and he wasn't coming back until he came back with his adopted daughter Veronica, and what he said then was there's going to be no winners in this whole situation, and I think those words couldn't be more true today. You know, both sides unbelievably exhausted from this legal battle, and we have heard from their spokesperson on the ride home with Veronica that they said, quote, "The long legal nightmare is finally over." That was from the Capobiancos, and that couldn't be more true. A lot of broken hearts in Oklahoma with her biological father, and also the Cherokee Nation, who kind of had a different response from the Capobiancos, who were on their way home with Veronica. And we're going to show you, you know, what they said here. This is from a statement from them overnight. They say, quote, "We are deeply, deeply saddened by the events of today, but we will not lose hope. Veronica Brown will always be a Cherokee citizen, and although she may have left the Cherokee Nation, she will never leave our hearts." That's what they said later on last night. That's new for us this morning. And also, we have some reaction from the sides out west in Oklahoma. First, from the Cherokee Nation Attorney General, that's Todd Hembry, and you'll also hear from the Cherokee County Undersheriff. They both had this to say about the case last night.
Very courageous, and took this action what he believed that it was in Veronica's best interest, and did this in a manner that was the least traumatic and the most respectful of her.
It wasn't easy on anybody, the Browns, the Capobiancos, law enforcement involved. You know, everyone's got a stake in it. You know, we've all got kids. We don't want to be in this situation.
It wasn't easy on anybody. That's kind of the bottom line, and we'll see exactly how the rest of this story plays out. It's been such a long time, 2 years in legal battles back and forth in courtrooms. You can only imagine how exhausted both sides of this long custody battle, you know, how they feel today. It's going to be obviously an exhausting day, but Veronica will be returning here to the Lowcountry sometime today. Today should be the day for her and the Capobiancos to return here. That's why we're at the Charleston International Airport, one of the possible places that they could return to, or they could come in on a private flight, or they could be driving all the way from Oklahoma, about a 17-hour drive. Still don't know how they're getting back here, but today should be the day. Ann, back to you.
All right, Mark, a lot of people are definitely watching to see how this is going to end today. Thank you so much, and we'll definitely be checking back in with you throughout the morning. Now, our Live 5 News team will be closely following this story for you all day. Tune in starting at noon for updates as the Capobiancos head back to James Island. And